Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wednesday night, and it's quite, well, I'm about 25 minutes late, I would suggest. No deliberate reason, just the way it happened. Got home from late work, had to collect the car from the garage, now it's repaired. And, just the usual, well, just the kind of way it will happen occasionally that we're late because we've got a job to do. So with that being the case, we're going to jump straight in. Let's just go and double check we don't need to change the oil on this bad boy, or let's at least change the oil. So, yeah, we needed to change the oil anyway, so it's ready for next week. Next week? Yeah, it's ready for Friday, in actual fact. And that'll be the last day of the league on Friday, of this time round. So we'll decide who wins the GR3. I think, if I remember correctly, it's going to be pretty much nailed on, I think. Good evening, Bald Eagle. Welcome. I think it's pretty much nailed on. So if there's any real contention, well, let's hope it's fought out there on the track. But with that, the conversation started today about what we can do to improve the league or to change the league to make it not necessarily more rewarding, here as normal, yes, at the office. Not necessarily more rewarding. I think there are some issues with the league in terms of we've tried to do some stuff at the start to balance up the difference between the fast guys and the slower guys, which didn't really work, I don't think. But as we've gone over onto the league more, we've realised there probably are things we can actually do to make it more competitive. I think the guys are actually asking, and this is me assuming, I'm not gonna over assume, but I think they generally want it to be more challenging. Some of the suggestions are around making the points greater for the winners of the race, so the winner of the race wins the event. That wasn't really what we were trying to do when we started, but hey ho, at the end of the day, it's a tough one. You've got to try and sort of balance it out. It can't be good for the fast guys to go out and sit out front every week and win the race. It's like racing in Formula One with Max. It's no challenge. So I don't want to penalise the fast guys purely because we want to slow them down. That's not what I want to do. What I'm hoping we can do is give them a test more. Well, it's an extremely strong test for the guys who are battling from the back every week because they don't have the skills or the opportunity to have the skills that the faster guys do. Some people are on controller, which makes it a bit of a challenge. I know you can have fast people, but hey, it's an incredibly difficult thing to balance a league up and make it, challenging. Sometimes I think, FIA don't know what the hell they're doing. Actually, the FIA have a tremendously difficult job trying to manage everything and keep things even. Thankfully, we don't have that trouble for a GT7 league. We're not making cars legal. We just have controls and the cars comply as long as I get them right. So let's get on with this. Let's get started. So Sam's, of course, gone off and he's set a time half a second faster than everybody else. I already set that time, that 57.218, some time ago because somebody asked if I'd do it. And we're going to come back to this one. Now we've ordered a wheel and a rig. Rather expensive wheel and rig, I must say. I only say that because hopefully the equipment is going to give me an advantage. We're going to go through all these license tests as we were doing, trying to set our fastest time using the G29, and hopefully we can get through them before it arrives, and then we'll start the process again and we'll benchmark how we go with the custom pedals and a new wheel. So with that all being well, settings, assist, traction control on default ABS, we're gonna run the counter steer. I think it needs the counter steer to keep the back end in line. With that being the case, we'll get started. So just to carry that conversation on while I'm putting the laps in, the next couple of weeks will be a focus of trying to get the next season of League right for the guys, and we'll make some decisions, we'll make some choices, and if they're the wrong choices, they're wrong, but we'll at least have tried, and we'll try and keep the drivers that are currently in the league driving in the league. I don't really want to drive anybody away because of the decisions we make, but if some people feel that it's not for them, that's, well, people have done that all the way from the start, haven't they? There's only one person, well, there's been two people really that have left the league because of their disagreements. Everybody has left the league because everybody else has left the league because they've not enjoyed it, wanted to move on, had other commitments or similar, so we'll find out where that goes. 59.054, so a bit slow. But yeah, some good discussion, some good suggestions on the chat today. And, ooh, overshot that big time. Yeah, messed that up. It's just going to be a question of making time available. But I've got 2 nights a week now where I do admin stuff, because I'm going to need to do admin stuff. And they should be nights off really, but I'm going to keep stuff pumped in on the channel, so we'll get stuff done. She doesn't want to move when you want her to move. I wanted to coast around the corner, but she's so sluggish and slow. Look, it just wanted to run on. I think we've got to keep it on the brake or on the power. That's where it needs to be. It doesn't want to be off the power. It's got to be on the brakes. Ghost is set to 0.9, so if he's 0.9 seconds away, we're beating it. Or, well, if it's not 0.9 seconds away, we're beating it, so. Now, we learned some stuff here the last time we were here, weren't we? We're doing a test that, I can't remember what it was. Was it fuel management test? Where we were trying to get under the bridge in a higher gear to try and ease consumption, but get the car literally faster through that final corner. So we could probably do some of that. So I'm 0.6 away and I'm over a second behind the Sam, which is interesting. Trying to find that second. There's no brake. There is brake balance. We've got counter steer on. She's fighting us all the way. And we've got traction control on 1, and it's absolutely bucking like a Bronco. This is, well, what I know is that the original fastest time I set with this G29, so even if we can't beat that time, we are still with the G29 we originally did it, but I think we've got to try and keep it on the track through there, even though we're shortening the line by cutting the curbs. I think we're affecting our braking distance because we need to brake where the dirt is. So Let's see if we can... We're still 0.8 of a second away. My word. 0.8 of a second away just from my time. See how straightening that line up and not taking that that shortcut really did change the braking angle there, and we managed to get tighter into that corner, so there was some advantage there. Ooh, we overshot that one though, but let's see if we can get a better run out. No, not really. Made a mistake there, didn't we? Let's see. I think the brake balance is better to the rear, he says as he washes out on the final corner. It's not going to be improvement, I don't think. Oh, it was 57. Happy days. 57. Right, we'll leave the brake balance where it is for now. We're going to brake earlier to go slower in, faster out. If that works for us. Keep the car on the grass, off the grass. It's a drift car. Yep, it is. That's what it is, you know. Drift car. Hang on a second. I seem to have a problem with my YouTube page. Just bear with me a sec. There we go, I fixed that. Apologies, Tom, I didn't see the chat. It had disappeared off the bottom of the page. That is my mistake. Welcome to the channel. Great to see a new face in the channel as well, so thank you. Hiya, Wilkie. Soppy Gits Day. Oh, it is. It's my wedding anniversary. That's how Soppy Git it is. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody else. And Ryan, yes, I've seen you on the Twitch as well, so welcome to the channel, buddy. Apologies I missed you three because you were off the bottom of the page and it's still not right. I've got to fix it. Wow. Okay, well, I don't know why it's doing that. It won't fit to half a page. I've got to manually fit it. Well, it does my head in. However, let's try again. So apologies, Thomas. Popped over to here. Nice one, Ryan. So, where were we? Going slower to go faster. That's right, that's what we were doing, wasn't it? And I apologise for people for missing chat they couldn't see, but I didn't know I couldn't see it. That's a blatant novice mistake, isn't it? She's a fighter, isn't she? Strange how it doesn't want to slow down occasionally. That's me with the braking, I think. I hope you're still there, Tom. Because if it's the same Tom that joined as a member 2 days ago, massive thank you for joining the channel as a member. It's appreciated. You'll be currently going through all the members viewing. Hang on a second. Tom says, unfortunately going slower to go faster isn't going to get me a gold at Tokyo Expressway clockwise circuit experience. Yeah. Is that the one in the Subaru WRX GT3 car? Yes, it was Tom that became a member. Yeah, thank you very much, Tom. You'll have lots of extra view in there that you won't have seen before. You'll get a few setups in there as well. At some point, I think it's got to be this weekend, I'm trying to do a record time on another one of those tests. I'm not 100% sure I'm ready to do it. But yes, if it's that one, I am struggling the same. I'm 0.12 away from that gold time. And I know I know where I'm going wrong. I just can't hit the lap. I just can't get it right, and I've put a few hours into it, so I'm with you. Yeah, that was before they changed the time. They've changed the time now, and you did the Lego run on the controller, and Alexis led the way, and it went darker than I've ever seen it. Yeah. There's... Yeah, the walls go so fast that I have trouble seeing them change. Yeah, if you can keep with the demo. But there is an easy answer, and I know where it is. It's just getting it all together. There are so many knife-edge points to get right on that test that it's tremendously difficult. Like, I'm gold on this test, but trying to get up with my friends list. The Lexus finished second after you. Took you ages to chase him down. On Lego Major? On the human comedy? Just trying to think when Alexis gets to the front. I've never seen Alexis at the front. The Lexus in that race is the green and black one. And he runs in about 15th place when I've done it every time. That was terrible. Can't get the car to turn into the corner. And darker than you've ever seen it. Were you playing it on easy, difficult or hard? Sorry, easy, medium or hard? Normal, isn't it? Easy, normal or hard? How many times do I have to say that to get that to come out in a legible sentence? Hard. We might have to go and do it again. See if we can find the Lexus. I'm just trying to think of the driver name. Nowhere near that pink car. I should be able to catch it because I messed up that hairpin in the pink car, didn't I? I messed up that final turn as well. Can't get any closer though. 57.8. 0.6 away. And I've got the counter steer on and TC1. But like we say, new equipment might prove to work out. The only thing I'm really changing is line at the moment. I'm not changing anything on technique really, or when to apply power, or learning or trying to exploit some of the things I'm learning on the way. Like I learned in the week from watching some Digit Gaming video is that if you can get the car onto the curb, it can turn better on the curb. But I suppose there's got to be curb where you want to turn for that to happen, and it's different for each course, I would suggest. So yeah, that last time was faster, look. This isn't. Still gold, but it's no good. So as we finished the last video doing 3 or 4 laps of this, there's a possibility that I might just curtail this one at this point and not put all evening into setting this time and getting it down when we did it the last time. He said did it the last time, it was probably 3 months ago, but that feels okay. Haven't quite got the acceleration, and it's not going to be a 57.2, but let's see if we can. There's a chance it could be a 57.6. There it is. So either way, we know we've done a 57.2, and I'm not getting anywhere near that tonight. So massive shout out to Sam for setting that one. Big popper down there in 9th. So the basic principle is we've ordered a GT Extreme. A GT Extreme? That's wrong. We've ordered a Fanatec Extreme DD. That's the right letters in the right way. And the idea is that when it arrives, when it arrives, we get it assembled, and we'll run through these and reset these times with that. But the idea is that we have some sort of way to benchmark what we've done, and I guess this works out to be the only way. Here we go again, look. We've got Sam sat out the top, Superman Sam, which is 1.5 seconds faster than anybody else. There just isn't a way I know how to be that fast, and I'm never going to claim to be that fast. I'm the average guy fast, not flexing it at the top. I can't do that. I can tell you that for the start. So I'm really aiming to get around the 57.0 would be where I would expect myself to be. G29 custom pedals, wooden rig, home built. That's Turbo Tom. Where's Turbo Tom? Turbo Tom's in 9th. Happy days. So that's kind of where we're going to try and get. And hopefully we can communicate that process that we use. So settings wise, we're going to take the assists off for now. We're going to take off counter steer. And we're just going to run and see what we get. And have a chat along the way. If people want to chat and ask questions and do whatever, we can do that. We can do that a little bit. That was probably a bit slow round there. But once we've got that first ghost set up, we can start to smash the times out. My personal best here, a 1:59.8. As you can see, the gold time now is a 58.5. So the gold time changed. She's lively. We know what she's lively like though, don't we? Just got to ease that throttle on and off just to balance the car movement. We also know the brake balance will will give us a bit of a change as well, won't it? We can balance the car with a bit of brake balance into the car. Into the car, into the corner. Got to watch this left-hander. It'll throw you off to the left-hand wall. The same as this right-hander up here. This one will do the same. But we should be able to come through sort of there flat out. Braking somewhere around the 150. Yeah, probably the 200. That's TC1 cutting in and preventing the back end spinning. Doesn't always do that though. Could go a bit faster into there, I think. Fourth gear might be better. Come through here without hitting anything on the first lap. We'll start to push those corners a bit later. And a bit harder and faster later. And occasionally we get to race the bullet train, which we get to do this time. Will the bullet train be there next time? So we're extremely slow at 203.174, but it's a start. That's the key with where we're going. Let's try and improve. So you're more than welcome to... Why did that restart? That was me, wasn't it? You're more than welcome to restart and to start alongside me and drive alongside me as well. You do your best, and if we see you on the timing chart, all well and good. You can make my life a little bit more frustrating by making the leaderboard move in front of my eyes. We normally go down the list and show where everybody is, but I'm keen to get into this and start to make progress. We can brake later than the 150. We know that. Wonder how much we can cut those corners by. NW's on Sabuka, the one we've just done. Yeah. I was only planning to ever just do a glancing look at that one. I apologise. Because we've done it twice before. We did it as a challenge by somebody when they asked, can you do it? And then I did it at the end of the last one on Tuesday night, Monday night. No. I left it too late to brake there, that's rubbish. Oh, good evening, Neil. Apologies, I didn't spot the name. I might have said it, I can't remember. Brains all over the place. We crunched the wall. I was feeling like it had lost its grip. Maybe I'd overheated the tyres coming through there, I don't know. It definitely felt like it would not going to make the corner, and it didn't, it just slid through. First time we went around that corner, that ghost felt like it was so slow. This time it's got well away from me, look. No chance. Gonna brake after the 150. A little bit better. Don't forget to catch the ghost car, it's 0.9 seconds, and then ultimately you're then increasing your time the further ahead you get, but you won't get any indicator. You just got to use your mirrors once he's behind you to decide how far ahead you are. But we've got to make up like 3 seconds on the ghost to get level with our fastest time, let alone get a gold. So let's brake on the 200 coming down here, because we've messed up a couple of times. That's not too bad. I can't see him coming around the corner yet, so let's See if we can improve here. Whoa, nearly hit that wall. Came through there way too sharp. Turned in there way too early, but still can't see the Supra behind me. And we're still 1.5 seconds away from gold. I'm just being casual now, aren't I? We've still not beat our fastest ever time. We'll go and have a look in a moment and see where it puts us on our friends list, and we'll just have a little bit of review. And we missed the braking point there, didn't we? But we're closer to the Ghost this time, so let's put braking balance to the front, see if we can start to just improve with the weight shift to the front. Because when we brake, we're really going to brake to the front now. Couple of tweaks there. I don't think I'm going to find a couple of seconds in this. I really don't. Yeah, I'm really struggling with this one. Well, let's give it a few minutes. We're working a process, so we're going to get faster and faster and faster because we're going to race the Ghost and we're going to chase the Ghost down, and we're going to see if we can start to really rein him in. We're really using engine. Oh, tap the wall. Got a gold there and away. Yeah. Well, that's probably what we're going to do, to be honest. I'm going to brake just on the 75 here. See if we can really get back on the gas early and make an impression. I want to be past the Ghost really before the entrance to the tunnel. That would be nice. Not this tunnel, the next one. We've got a bit of a complex to go. We're going to brake just past the 150. Try and use the car to run round. That didn't work very well. Just one long continuous corner was the attempt. We're about half a second up now, I would suggest. Almost 3/4 of a second. Just losing a little bit because I had to lift the throttle coming out of that corner. We know we can make massive gains at this next corner, at the hairpin. We can make some big time up. You can see the effect of that lift. We've lost speed coming down. Brake about 175 maybe, or 150. 150. Missed the gear shift there just fractionally. So let's not touch any walls. See how much we pulled up on the Ghost there using 4th gear. I got down to 2nd there, I shouldn't have done. There we go, there's a big jump. Massively leaving the Ghost behind. This might be gold. A 158.5. No, it's not. A 159.1, but it's the best time we've ever done. So let's go and see where that is. We're 0.6 behind where we need to be. Kind of happy with the silver at that point, but we also know we've lost time and we know where we can make that up. So 59.1. Yeah, look at that. Look how good you guys are doing. That's where we are, 41st. Not very good for a YouTubey content creatory kind of guy to be down there, is there? But look who's ahead of us. Russ. Mr. Ball. Bally. Bally. Paul. You there, Paul? You there? Rusk. Azaka, he always pops in and says hello, fat man. It's decent, fat man. It's just, is that just outside the goal? That's a shame. Red's there, Olive's there, just outside the goal again. Can't say that name out loud. The baby Jeebus. Scamster. Did I beat you, Paul? I don't think I have. I have just fraction, just a shade ahead. Just a shade ahead. No embarrassment, pal. Scampster is there. Scamps must be night off tonight, or he's busy at the work. Sphinxter. John Wedley. Big Popper there. Red there. So yeah, we've got to make some improvements there. We need a little bit more, don't we? 59-1. We need 0.6 to get to the gold. So carry on. You are going to have a go now, aren't you? Or hang your head in shame. One of the two. No, that's me. My current time is not respectable of somebody that declares himself to be the exponent of... I don't ever claim to be fast. I think that's a massive misnomer. I just suggest to people that you can be faster by following a process. So, it's a recipe. It takes time. Irubus, welcome. Welcome to the channel, sir. We are well down on the ghost here, aren't we? I don't anticipate catching my ghost here. Although coming through that corner there was some gainage. I know I've got a little bit of gainage I can make up here, haven't I, as well, so we'll see what we can do. We're not going to give up on a bum steer just yet. Yeah, we are going to give up on that. I just gave it a bit too much of the beans. So just on the 125. Too much. Yeah, too much. So got to brake on the 150. Try and carry the speed into the corner. The thing about these is these are the hardest licenses up to what we knew before they brought out the Masters. So the Masters series really was a step up from these. These weren't easy, they were not. And I think people knew that before. And there's me asking for a Platinum series. Oh! I think every one of these license tests leads to Platinum time. That would be my question for Kaz. Can we have a Platinum trophy for licenses? Except on drift. We don't need it on the drift. No, not on the drift. My chat hasn't disappeared off the bottom of the page again, has it? As long as I'm sort of 0.9 away from the ghost, we know we're in touching distance. I got the power down early. We should be catching at this point. Just don't know how much we're going to catch towards the end of the lap. Try and shorten the line as much as we possibly can. Brake on the 150 if we can. I do know that some people would advocate probably changing brake balance for different portions of the course, for different corners, for different stretches, but I don't know if I can quite mandate that just yet. Oh, we just lost the twitch there. We were certainly up on the ghost, weren't we? This is going to be better though. It's going to be a 58 something. There we go, just outside the gold. We'll go again. We know where the time is to be made up. So we just need to find 0.221. Let's see where we get. It's a challenge, this one. It's a toughie. We know the gap is the mistake is in the final corner, so that's what we've got to get to. If we can gain at all on the ghost, on anything we do here, it's a benefit for that final straight. So 125. Braking on the 150. We gained a little bit there, didn't we? So close to that wall on the left. Oh, Paul's improved, has he? We're going to go and have a look at Paul's in a sec. See if we can make up. Oh, I think we might have just missed out. We might have just missed out on gold. No, we haven't. We've done it. A 158.3 into the gold. So let's go and have a look and see where Paul is. Not in the top 10 yet. God, I'm 25th, man. Haven't seen you, Paul. Where are you? Where are you? 82nd. Let's see. Let's see where Paul is. He's missed the ball. 42nd. 158.868. 158.868. 868. How much did you improve? Just a wee bit. Yeah, half a second away. You're doing alright. We're 25th now. But it's gold, so 158.3. Everybody above Mike. Oh, it's 158.5, isn't it? Sorry. So everybody above 40th place is on the way. We've got some making up to do. We need to get into a 157.9 to get anywhere near the boys. And Sam's 2 seconds quicker. 2 seconds quicker. You're doing all right, Paul. Don't knock yourself. Come on. Let's keep pushing. I need 0.4 of a second. I think I can brake a lot later into this corner down here and try carrying some of the braking power around the corner using trail braking. Tried to make that happen, but oh, we cut that apex. It's decent, Tom. It's decent, mate. It's proper decent. Being in the top 10 on my friends list is an achievement. My top 10 on the friends list are very, very quick, guys. So if you can get in that top 10, you're doing well. And I haven't just handpicked my friends to make me look good. These guys are good. Everybody on my friends list is a good driver. Everybody. Not just the top 10. It's difficult coming out the light into the dark, isn't it? Can't see that line very well. See if we can brake round about the 150 mark just to give us a dive into the corner. I think I got to make time earlier in the lap. Ah! I thought that was just going to work then. Whoops. Cut the apex too early. Hey Randy, welcome. Yeah, they get me as well, the little swans. I'm sure they move. They step out to hit me. That feels quicker. Got a bit of a tweak there and lost the back end as fraction. On the 90-degree turns, yes, absolutely. They are real swines. That first corner is a real tricky one to measure. I don't think we're any quicker, even though we came through that corner earlier just nice and aggressively. We lost it all there, didn't we? Oh, swine. Trying to push too hard at that point. I've lost it by that time I get to that part of the circuit. We're gold, but I generally don't know if we're going to be able to really shine a light here. Let's not give up just too early. We've only been on it 20 minutes or so. I don't think there's any trick with this car. I don't think it's a short shifter. Oh dear. Hold on. Gonna be a rough one. Have a drink. Here, I agree, that first 90-degree corner, it's a chippy one. 75. I had to double tap the brakes and I didn't go for the throttle straight away. Let's see if we can make a gain here. Let's brake about 125. Try and I wanted to see all of the brake travel. We only planted the throttle once we came through that corner. We're on it. We're close. Don't believe we are done. I think we're still on for a chance here. We've just got to get the next couple of corners right, including this hairpin. The acceleration out the hairpin is critical. That's where we're losing it every time. That change up for second is so uncomfortable. I think I've got to come through that corner in second so we're not changing gear and giving the car all the boost. I think that's what the difference is. There's a couple of sayings, and I'll say it again at risk of boring people. The gear change is the enemy of the GT7 driver. The less gear changes you can make, the faster you'll go. Yeah, we're miles away. The other phrase or saying, we were just outside gold, is go slower to go faster. Trail brake is also up there. Got to brake through the corner. If you can trail brake to your acceleration point, all the better. But something that Sam says he's discovered recently is coasting helps massively with cornering. So if you're braking to help turn the car into a corner, coasting can help a car get through a corner. And it'll save your tyres as well when not being on the power. I was too late to get to that. I turned in too early. We weren't on the throttle then, coming out of the tunnel. We weren't. Evening, Rusco. Not seen you for a couple of days, my friend. Hope you're well. Oh, I don't recall seeing you. Might have done. You might have come in for a quick hello. It's Mariana we haven't seen. What have we done to Mariana? Is she busy? Beauty sleep requirements. She's done some late nights with us in the last couple of weeks. And she'll also probably be studying as well. Maybe, I think. We haven't been complete. Yeah, busy at work, I bet. Right, we're looking for an opportunity here. We're not going to get it. I think we're outside, but... Oh, Diablo 3. No problem at all. That's a new record for us. That's a 158.225. Happy days. We need to find 0.3. Diablo 3, very good. Yes, Diablo 2 was excellent. That was one of the very first computer games I enjoyed playing with friends on. Helldivers 2 looks really good. Okay. I've seen a thing for it and I thought, oh, that looks cool. Didn't we talk about it on here the other day? PvE. Sounds like a sort of scenario from Back for Blood kind of thing. I think we might have clipped the wall. Anything here at Tokyo seems to be a real tough challenge. You don't get an easy ride at Tokyo. You really don't. It is a toughie. We're closer. We're closer. So let's brake on the 150 just to be marginally happy. We're going to go into this corner and round it in second. Look how much we've gained there. Still got the blooming turbo swizz though, didn't we? We got the boost in second to mess with our acceleration. But we're closer. Let's see what we can do here with a bit of control. Let's not be panicked. Let's do it measured. There we go. There we go. There's the 0.3 we need. That's going to jump us up the friends list a little bit further. Into the 57s would be really good. There we go. That's a real good jump. That's 0.6 up. Let's see where that takes us in the friend list. Yeah, we've just... oh, look at that. That makes a massive difference, doesn't it? Look at that. Straight to the point. We know we've got more time in this. We know we can probably slip into probably 3rd or 4th place with what we've got. It just takes time, folks. You've just... If you lack the patience to run 20 or 30 constructive laps, you're missing out on a massive gain. You'll gain so much more time than being frustrated. Oh, Adam Carnage played a few nights back on his stream. Okay. I must get time to watch people's streams. Must get time. Remaster is even Helldivers 2. Yeah, I need to get into some good games. Just get past me and move on. But you know, I think I want to try and find the limit of the G29 in my hands. I think this would be one of the exceptional tests to see if buying an Extreme DD, you know, it might mess me right up. You know, there's no saying I'm gonna be messing and configuring with the kit for a couple of weeks. I might still be driving this for a couple of weeks after the kit arrives. You know, I know I can get past that schmuck. That's not what I think at all, Big P. Not at all. Not at all, brother. Oh, chink. It's miles better. Yeah, I thought it was Team of 3 and then PvE. Which is like what... was it Back for Blood? I know, it was the other game. It is Back for Blood. Back for Blood was PvE, wasn't it? What about the pedals? It's the pedals that'll be difficult. Yeah, well, I've got the version 3 inverteds coming, so with the damper kit and rumble kit. Oh, I nearly had that right. I don't know, Randy. So I've worked it out with Sam. It's cojones, youth, good looks, muscles, juice, knowledge, wisdom, blonde hair, Samson, and just skill, talent. There's 10 things he's got bigger than me. You know? Squeezing out 3/10. I outbrake myself there. Locked up. Locked up. Yeah. 3 seconds. He's got super talent. Genuinely, he's got bags of talent. More talent than I've got in my right leg. No, he's got more talent in his right leg than I've got in my whole body. Oh shit, I was reading the chat. I'm off, need to go to sleep. But you do that, Rusk. It's essential. It's an important part of the process. Cheers, Randy. You take care, mate. Safe journey wherever you're going. Oh, hitting the number one. I probably got more chance of punching Sam and getting away than I have of hitting number one spot. So, even punching Sam and being able to get away is probably, you know, a massive big ask. I probably could run away from Sam. He'd clumber after me, certainly would. Keep it in second. Let's try not to spin this back end. What did we do? What did we do? What did we do? The pedals. The pedals. Yeah. But like I say, we're probably going to spend a fair while getting the pedals right, getting all the things adjusted. I think measuring and setting up the rig to get the right height is going to be relatively straightforward. Getting the position, getting the monitors in the right spot, I think that's going to be a massive part of the process. Oh, I was in 4th gear then. I think we've got to rev it out. I think we do. How does Sam find that time? See, we can't dive in there any further. So I can't get the car to the curbs on the left-hand side to do the turning. To get the car turned. I can't do that. So using the curbs to turn in isn't going to work on that corner. So he just must be absolute god on braking under turning, or he's really accelerating early away from corners. The other thing I missed out on the guidance notes was don't cut the apex too tight. No, was try and run a higher gear in corners than you anticipate you need to. So if you're normally running a corner in second, try and run it in third. And accelerate in that higher gear. You'll do one less change down, one less change up, which will probably save you 2/10 on gear changes alone. Alright, you might be a little bit slow away from the corner, but you'll get better terminal speed. We're good. We're good at this point. We're good at this point. We're actually making progress here. This is it. This is good. Let's not cock it up at the next corner. The mother of all C-ups. Try and keep that foot buried. We're going to brake on the 150 and we're going to keep it in second. Don't hit that apex. Now we just have to get this perfect to the line. We're probably 0.15 inside our previous time. I feel it slipping away. Paul Simon said that, didn't he? There's a 157.4. Where does that put us in terms of red? Let's see. Oh, it blasts past. Oh, that's a big relief. Considering we were 3.5 seconds back. Now I've just got to find 1.6 seconds. Where the hell is that? What stone is 1.6 seconds hiding underneath? Maybe it's the extra stone I've got on my waist. Not really sure it's got anything to do with body weight. Although it could do. It could do, because I'm packing quite a hefty packet. I don't mean that. I mean the stomach, the payload. Just need to shut up, Dana. Really. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Is it tonight's the night for the new weeklies? It is, isn't it? Then tomorrow morning is the new time trial. So we get everything on the Wednesday, Thursday. Should see a message tonight saying what the weeklies are. And then we should be talking about. Is it for next week? We should be talking about the next update. If there's going to be an update. Nobody's mentioned it yet. Nobody's mentioned it. Do we think there's more in it? I think there is. I think we made some mistakes. Go. Big Poppers say, you were just supposed to beat me and move on. Well, I think I left a little bit out there. You think the next one will be March? Maybe. Maybe. Who's ever going to know what PD are going to do, hey? I think there's some big time there, but I think it was quick down here, wasn't it? Birthday. Yes, second birthday. Again, good call. I'd forgotten about it being... I hit the wall. Do you think he found the time with the wall ride? Do you think he found a cheeky wall ride? There's that much time in it. He is that distance ahead. February's not a short month. Don't believe anything anybody tells you. February is not a short month. Because if you work out your financial calendar, and you follow the financial calendar, February is a 5-week month every year. Every year. It's the biggest misnomer about the month of February being 28 days. February is 5 weeks. You get the January 5 weeks caused by the new year. And then you get the February. It's March that's the shorter month. But hey ho. It makes sense to skip it. Yeah. I think they've run out of steam giving us all those cars. But aren't we going to get the Bulgari this in February? They did say before the end of February, didn't they? I think it was implied. Well, no date, but they implied it at the end of February. I'm going to try a wall ride. I'm going to see if there was something in it. No, it kicks you out. I thought there might be a wall ride coming out there. I thought we're getting the Bulgari this month. I did think that. Although, I really don't know if it's anything worth waiting for. And here's the thing, why would they announce it last month and do the picture of it last month but not give it us till this month? Maybe there's just going to be a game update with no announced update in February. Maybe there's just going to be... they're going to give it the old... maybe it's just going to be buy a ticket, we'll get it. Maybe. We'll just get a ticket waved in front of our nose and say, there you go. Absolute dog. Absolute dog. Right, I'm going to give up on that. I'm quite happy with where we are. As Big Pugpa says, blow past it, third gear. Let's see what anybody else did. Let's see if anybody else moved. I know NW was way down the list, but I think NW is still playing out there. Scampy 58-2. Don't think anybody else is having a shot, are they? Big Popper's at work anyway. Probably just on his way home now anyway, so he'll be getting on in a wee while. Seeing anybody else? Mikey baby. Everybody say that name out loud. Where was NW? I saw him down the list. There he is. There's his first account. He's just put a time in. But he's got to redo them, hasn't he? That's what he's doing. So there we go. Third place on the friends list. Quite happy with that. No cash to the bank. 4-star ticket for today. There we go. And now, Degner Windmills. Now we like this circuit. We hate the car. I did a 122.8 when I've done this previously. Sam did a 121.998. And I like to be a little bit of a gravel aficionado. Traction control, counter steer, all off. We might put them on yet. Let's see what this bad boy's like. Let's see if it's... I think it's very short wheelbase. It gets a bit twitchy. But we'll see what it does. It's low on power. I did the instructional video on how to get around this circuit quickly, didn't I? How to drive on gravel. Well, let's see if I can put that to good use. It feels like it's got traction control on. That was slow. We're just setting a ghost. Don't really need to avoid those bumps in this car. Oh, that just brushed it, didn't it? It really did lurch to the left. There's no traction control action, so we know it's off. Oof. Those Sardinia banners, Sardinia, they look so much like Greg's. I don't know why. Every time I go under the banner, I think sausage roll. It's wrong, isn't it? Nice one, Paul. Well done. Just keeping that turned and the steering hooked, controller style. I need to do this better, corner a bit. Ah, fluff that up. Should have hooked that. Nice job, Paul. It's always satisfying to get to the target. What disappoints me, it's not disappointment. It's not disappointment. I think that's the wrong thing to say. Is when I see people saying, yeah, I got bronze and moved on. I was happy with bronze. I think you'd be happy with gold, but they don't want to put the time in. I guess that's how they want to play the game, so play it how you want to. But I'm here to help you if that's what you want to do. Got a survey from EA today about WRC. And I'm currently got a problem with my PC. The last graphics driver from Nvidia has done a frame rate glitch. Absolutely rubbish. Thank you for that reminder. I'm not usually one to ask. I do occasionally. But yeah, the like button can be important. So thank you very much. And yeah, so it's kicked me left again. What was I saying? I was talking about, yeah, got a survey from EA Sports about WRC. What did I like, what didn't I like, why'd you play it, etc, etc. And well, that's terribly slow, isn't it? 124.456. Let's check that ghost. So I answered it as honestly and full as I can. Some of the questions there are a bit, I don't really know what they're trying to get to. What do you think is better about the game, this or this? I probably won't play WRC as much as this. But it is very much Dirt 2. Same sort of look to it. Some graphic fronts are the same, but I say fronts. The scenes are the same. That could have been tidier. Oh, jeez. You know the next car I'd really like in this game? Is it the Mia? The little car that rolled over around Monaco. I think there's a place for the Mia in this game. Didn't turn enough, man. Come on. We're close to being boom or bust on this one. We're close. A couple of dabs on the brakes to try and keep the car tight on the left hand side of the corner. That was better. Cut the apex a little stronger, got the car straighter back on the gas. Wasn't perfect by any means, but it was a half a second gain at least. Now we've got to get it right down here. We've got to brake a bit later and watch out for that swinging into the left-hand side. There it is. Without hitting the wall, you twonk. Oh, man alive. Oh, dear. That could have been better. I should have known better. There's a song in there somewhere. Yeah, so got the Mini back today for those that were interested in the trials and tribulations of the light bulb replacement, the indicator replacement. It only cost £75 to replace an indicator bulb. I think we touched the wall then. 75 quid. Every clip had to be replaced. Every nut and bolt that hold the light in, and the bulb cost £42. Ah, donkey, come on. Let's get it. So thankfully they only had to... They bought me a full set of bolts for a headlight, but they only used 2. So they managed to salvage from all the parts the rest of the other bits and pieces, which is pretty decent of them. They only charged me 20 quid labour, which I'm sure they could have made more money on. I'd have paid 100 quid for what they did. They said, should we change the other bulb as well? I said, no, not at 42 quid a bulb, let it blow. Christ. Oh, it's got life left in that bulb, leave it where it is. The new job's stressful at the minute. It's the learning curve. Really got to apply my brain. Difficult when you get to the old brain. $123,084, so we're pushing our way up. We can get these first corners a little bit better. We should be able to make some gains. I think I need to be flat through here with no lifts. I lifted just a fraction, didn't I? Can't get the car to turn, come on. I probably should have lifted and tapped the brake. I kept the power on, tried to drive it through. It did drive through there, look at that, wowzers. Didn't touch the wall at all, it was so close. I'm going to drive this deeper into this corner. Try and get it to brake in a straight line. I think we're a little bit behind. I don't think that's 0.9. What was that? 123,355. Might change the ghost, that. It might do. It might have. So I'm seeing 0 on the likes, but I know the screen isn't particularly refreshing very well, so let's not take it complacently that there's no likes. I think it might be just a little refresh problem. I think there will be plenty out there. Thank you very much. That was slow coming out there. I need to try and turn in earlier and get that turn in sharper, get the car driving harder earlier out of the corner. Too slow, not wheel spinning. Need it really gassing coming out of there. Need to really get it on the gas. Slower. 23.7. Come on, boy. We're inside that goal time by an absolute mile already, but we're not really making the time on Samster. 5th gear. Seems wrong. Yeah. Felt wrong. Ooh, hang on a second. Red Desmo just shouted up. Just got all gold in Master IA. New rig working for me. Well done, Red. Well done. Excellent job, my friend. Middle of March before I get the new rig. So, 6 weeks away or so. Felt I came out that corner much slower. What rig did you get, Red? You may have told me, but I might have forgotten. Old man's brain. Oh, twonk. Need a drink. I'm hot. I'm thirsty. Oh, just the inverted pedals. Okay, understood. Just the setup. Yes. Yes, absolutely you did. You showed me the picture. Yes. Yes. It just seemed to want to turn left then. I think I need to go down the right-hand side in this little car. It doesn't like the centre of the track there. Ay. Yes, I remember. I remembers. I think we're going to be moving on fairly swiftly with the previous time, the 122.860 being our massive, most massive. Yeah. But we've already set times on here. Third place I'm kind of happy with. Big Popper down there in eighth, but Sam, he's a whole second ahead. A whole second. Did 22 miles around there. Got the gold finally, Big Paul. Well done. Oh, this could be interesting. S6. Won't have done this for a long time. Ah, Sammykins, 1.3 seconds faster than everybody else. Just gonna have to unfriend him now, aren't I? Assist, traction control 1, default ABS, everything else off. Our previous best is a 2:14.767, which is 4.2 seconds outside the gold. There's not going to be any ghost here, but a 2:10.5 will put us 32nd-ish, 33rd. Missed the ball just outside the gold again. Cavs. Now, Cavs has messaged me occasionally. He seems to be putting in some time. Very well done. Gold time. Scampy. Randy. We've just spoken to Randy. Red is there. Look. Bish. We haven't seen Bish in a couple of weeks. Michael. John Wedley. Azaka. Turbo Tom. Another top 10 Turbo Tom. Happy days. Webby. Space Cow, and of course Sam. Where is the popper? Where's the popper? Pop. There he is, 43rd. Come on, Big Popper, get on the rig. Let's set some time. Do we get a brake balance? We get no brake balance with this bad boy. Now this could be a counter steer test for moi. Let's see though, 2:10.5 is what we're aiming for. No, tilt. No. Need to slow down for turn 1, folks. Big message, big flag. It's a shed. It's a shed on wheels. It's a Ford. I think it needs a couple of things. I think it needs both that, and that. Probably need to slow down to go faster, Widow. I'm going to complain that it won't turn the corners now. What the hell? The hell is this? Surely a Ford shouldn't behave like this. Am I just driving it too fast? I'm expecting it to have downforce, aren't I? I'm expecting it to have some form of traction, but it has got nothing. This is a Sam special, this. Gotta feel your way. Feel your way round the corner with this bad boy. It's horrible. We're going to brake just on the start, this blue and whites. This is going to be incredibly slow lap, but we're just going to put in a time to get a ghost, then we're just going to have to chase the ghost, aren't we? This is an absolute dog. And if it spins me out on this final corner, I will just move on. Sod it. Hey Azza, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're not freezing cold to death up there on the Pennine Hills. 2:11, 2:40. That's the fastest lap I've ever done round here. 0.74 slower than the best. So let's see if we can just slide a car's length ahead. See if we can happily get gold. Get into the top 30 on the friends list. All warm. Nice, mate. I saw a news report that says a foot of snow next week all over the UK. Believe it. Thousands wouldn't. Aye. We were doing well there until I booted it too early. Ed Brooks says it hasn't snowed for him for 4 years. Wowzers. You'd find that pot of gold, yeah. Absolutely. Landy, not lady. I thought you were being kind about your missus. She warded off the snow. No evening there. I bet you can't wait to get some snow to get the Land Rover out in it. Unless it's not a Landy, it's a Land Ranger or a Land Rover, depending on which nation you're in. Yeah, Land Rover, won't it? Using the phrase Landy. Not an overlandy. An overlander. Although my missus is warm enough to ward off any snow, she just looks at the sky and tells it to F off and it's gone. Well, we're over a car length ahead. There's an opportunity here. If we don't miss the apex, that is. Come on, you twonk. Oh, we've blown it. That's not gold. 29th to 14th, they are saying it will be much colder. Yes, they are. A 2:10.855. Come on. They are saying it's going to be pretty chilly. Defender 90 short wheelbase. Very nice. I do like the look of the older Land Rover. I do. I just don't think I could handle the farmer sort of outlook. Now, I know they can shift along. I know they're tidy little cars. But I'm not so sure. Not so sure. Don't think it's for me. The newer ones, I know they've lost the charm of the older ones, but I think I could give a newer one a run out. Yeah, bit boaty. Turn the steering wheel, it'll rock about a bit. The old landy. But I do like them. All the sales reps had them at my last place of work, the new ones. And I think, oh, they're quite tidy. When I go past them on the way away, I think, yeah, they're nice, I like them. I like the lights especially, I think they're quite, not retro, but they've got a modern retro-y sort of look to it, and it's quite tidy. Don't think I'd spend my hard-earned on one, but I think they're quite expensive. We've got a chance here. Absolutely. That's the other factor, isn't it? They're not overly complicated. The wiring isn't anything of a muchness. It's an old donk of an engine. It just plods along. Might drip a bit of oil, but it'll do what it's designed to do. It'll get from A to B. And if it does break down, it's a tweak or a donk. It's not a massive shout. And normally all the parts are relatively cheap. Certain bits, the majority of stuff you can get from scrappy, I guess. You don't want to put new parts on it, make all the other parts jealous, won't they? They'll stop working because you put new bits on it. See if we can brake a bit better than that bad boy. Get a bit of a gain on it. Now we should be in gold land, shouldn't we? Look. 0.3 maybe. We should be at least at 210.3, 210.2, 210.4, okay. Trigger's broom, yes, that's a great phrase. Great phrase. If anybody's not heard Trigger's broom, there's a YouTube for you to Google. Google that on YouTube and you'll find it. Right, where does that put us on the friends list then? Nowhere near. 210 27th, just behind Cavs. So we will need to just push on. If I can make a 209, that'll get us into the friends list. So that's the challenge. A 209 will push us there. So we've got to find half a second. Get halfway to the ghost. Slow down early, that's the tick for this one. That's the trick. Get on the brakes. Allow it to flow into the corner. Give it the early beans and drive it out. Just brat you. Beat me. What, on this? On this test? That's good then. That's good, mate. Now push on. Do the next phase. Once you got the gold, move on up the friends list. And I appreciate your friends list might be different to mine. But all friends lists are the same. Late brake on the main straight. Brake later. Oh. I don't know how late I can go. Braking later didn't give me anything. I need to brake at the start of the blue and white strip. Just had to beat Scampy. Well, that's not easy to do nowadays. I can say that because he's not here. Scampy's becoming quite the driver, you know. He's turned it up. Donk. Engine braking in second, then up to third. Yeah, you're sounding like Sam now, mate. So you're gear slamming effectively. It feels like a gear slammer. You've got to pirouette the back end of the car on the old on the brakes. All I'm looking for is half a second. That'll get me up into the heart of the friends list. I've got traction control and counter steer and ASM. Got them all on. Back end of the car just, it's out of control. I can't steady it down on the throttle. It needs to accelerate in a straight line. It's an improvement, but it's not massive. Good evening, Olive. Welcome to the channel. Taken... Oh, why did I press that? Taken 2/10 off, which isn't so bad. Come on. Need to get into the 9s. Nice long radius turn there, gave us a bit of gains. Short shifted there to try and reduce wheel spin. On the brakes earlier than the Ghost to try and ease the car into the corner. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Now I'm hoping to make a little bit of time here. A little bit of time will be nice. Gonna brake in the usual spot. And that's what happens when you go down to second gear. Horrible, horrible, horrible dog. No, I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing. I'm not gonna gear slam. No, it's not working. That's wanting too many gains too early. Brakes with the brake. Ah, rubbish, 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 rubbish. Oh, so difficult to drive this. You wouldn't want this as a car on the road. You'd take it back to the dealership and say, it's broken, mate. Whoever did your road car development needs a slappage upside the head. Get close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Name the band and the song. Get close to the edge before the tunnel. Yeah, probably. Nobody guessed the song. Sugar Hill Gang. Reportedly the first ever rap tune. The song was 12 minutes and 17 seconds long. This could be on the edge of a 12:10:006 or something. Oh, we just made it. We just made it into the 9s. So let's see if that's put us in the top 10 of the friends list. No. Oh, just. Yes, Wilkes. That's top 11. So we're just inside top 11. Just ahead of Rusk. Where's our friend? Mr. Ball? Where is he? Is he in the friends list? That's who's pushed me down. No, he is. He's fourth, look. A 2:09.181. That's epic. Well done, Bally. That's a good time. I've got to get to there, haven't I? So you really did put the oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Bally. So got to really improve, haven't I? Got to take a whole second off. Got to beat my ghost. Not luck at all, sir. Not when you're driving one of these undrivable monsters that quickly. You've got to do it for a whole 2 minutes 10 seconds. That's not luck. You've mastered control. You've understood something. These are very difficult cars to get a grasp of. You've understood the concept of going slower to go faster. It can't be pure luck for 2 minutes. It's not luck. To control a car this bad for 2 minutes. No. Shaglaboof. I'm gonna take off the ASM. Broken glass everywhere. People, yeah, like they just don't care. Absolutely. It's one of the greatest songs ever. TC on 3. Wowzers, Chieftain. Car will turn better for me now. It'll be a little bit more unstable, but we'll get better turn, which I can drive through as long as I can control the back end. We want the car to turn. I've just got to ride the really shaky, wobbly back end. Dougie Fresh Show is one of the greatest. Yes. The Sugar Hill Gang are immense. It's quite superb. Is anybody else seeing trails off the ghost car? It's ever so blurry to me. Nearly lost it then. Electro music, got all the electric. Oh yeah, it's good stuff. That's a better time. 2095. That's going to accelerate me up the list, isn't it? Not going to get me to where Borley the master is. Look, top 6. Just got to push on a little bit further. So there's starting to be a bit of a gap. You go from a 209 to a 207. So there's a second 1.2 once you get to third. So I'm guessing that's where I need to aim for. I need to aim for that third spot, really, don't I? That's where I need to be. But we know we've got it because we messed up the last 2 corners there. So we know there's a bit of a chunk. Don't know if there's half a second, but we'll try and see if we can find it. Just go that little bit quicker through here if we can. Oh, we shaved a little bit too much. I got jam on it. I got 5 on it. That wasn't the Sugar Hill Gang. What Neil was saying, maybe. Oh, that just caught me there. So there's a song, a modern song that's actually got my attention at the moment. And it's a metal cover of Dance Monkey. And it just resonates in my brain. It just something works about the song with a metal twist to it. I'm way back here. Need to find a way to get back on a par with the ghost. The Luns got 5 on it. The Loonies have got 5 on it. Okay. I'm not sure where he's going with that. Maybe it's the lyric that I don't know. Or not recalling. He needs to sing it for me, so I know what he's on about. Sing it, Neil. Got commas either side of it, and you'll be singing it. I'll know what you mean. Oh yeah, that's done that. Am I pushing too hard to try and get that half second? Do I need to just be at one with the Ghost and just try and get around it? Strange acceleration with just TC1 and counter steer on. Strange, it just doesn't feel aggressive. Got a bit of a drift on the car there. Want to just hold the back end, keep it straight. There we go. Tiny bit of a gain on the Ghost there. Bit more of a gain as we come over the crest. This gives us the opportunity. This will give us the shout. Under brakes, we can really probably make a gain here. Hopefully. Want to drive through that Ghost. Is that the 0.5 we wanted? Oh yes. Oh yes. That should put us in third spot. Yes it does. Quite clearly. 0.3 ahead. Big popper charged up the pack as well. Look at that. Almost an all-British top six. Come on, Bally, push Popper down. It's good. .2 seconds slower than Sam. Wow. 2.2. But that's what it's like on league night. That's the comparison. Cheers, Paul. You didn't do so bad, buddy. You didn't do so bad. It's 11 o'clock. Shall we move on? Shall we move on? I think there's more time in that, but I got 5 on it. Mid-50s, deep bass lines and chops. I got 5 on it. I do remember the song, yes. Yes, it's a great tune. That's where Niels was going. Yes, yes. I didn't realise. I thought you were in into the Sugar Hill Gang bit, but you're in the genre of the Sugar Hill Gang, aren't you? I apologise. I wasn't in tune. I was more driver thinking. Yes, it's time to move on. It is time to get wicked. Everybody's favourite, Laguna Seca. Now this one I know people really found tough. So let's have a look at the friends list. I've done a 107.116 as my fastest lap, but the time has clearly been adjusted because I was top of my friends list back in the day. So 107.116 puts us there at 20th with us and Scampy. Scampy's there. Where is the papa? Not at the top. Not in there. So, settings. We're going to turn them all off. And we're going to see what we can do with this little F1 car. Well, it's not an F1 car, is it? It's the equivalent. Did you see the iRacing update article? No, sir. I have blocked the iRacing mails on my... because I've finished my subscription. However, I should have taken the iRacing 3-month free account thing, shouldn't I? I should have got iRacing free for 3 months when I bought my wheel. I should have done that. I probably got that by default anyway. Probably No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Are they making it free to update stuff and they're not charging the monthly? No, I bet they're not. I'll pay 50 quid and play it. New career mode, real-time weather. If there's a career mode, I'll buy the damn thing again. However, let's go and see what we can do. It probably needs counter steer and ASM. We're probably going to end up in the boondocks. No, we can brake much later than that. Let's get and put a lap time in. It's just going to be too fast for me this again. Career mode's going to be ace on iRacing. That gives it more of a gameplay atmosphere rather than just racing people and missing the apex. That was just too good a turn in there. That was mental. Oh my word. iRacing still works on pretty poor performance, or low performance PCs, I think I'll say. Choose my words a bit better than poor performance. Low performance. Real weather. It kind of has been missing that, I guess. It's got some of the best choice of tracks in it though. Take it steady over the top for the minute. Let's just complete the lap. It's got such positive turning. I'm sure we can give this the absolute beans. Right. Very, very slow lap, but it's the first lap. I don't know if it might be. It might be compatible with Mac, you know. I know it works on Linux. So if it will go on Linux, it'll probably go on Mac, even though the platforms are different in that concept, but yes. I basically played it for 6 months and then watched it for a year and a half. Just sit on my hard drive. I didn't particularly enjoy it, I didn't particularly play it. Else I was racing Max Verstappen every time I played it. People diving for the apex and claiming they got the apex, they were in the right. No mate, I was on the apex, I was on my way to it, following the racing line. You dive bomb me inside and you blooming got there first. That's not how it works. Improving. Then we just got bronze at that point. Need to keep my eyes on the track, not reading the text. I've just absolutely tried to slam a lap in here because I realise I'm so far off the time. I'm still miles away. You need to install a boot camp on your Mac, and that would allow to install Windows, otherwise no. Boot sector. There's no point. There's no point running Windows on a Mac. None whatsoever. You lose absolutely everything a Mac is good for. Keep your Mac for a Mac. It'll run on a really poor laptop. I've got an i7 laptop and it'll run on that. Got 32 megs of memory. It's got onboard graphics, but it's fairly decent onboard graphics, I'd say. It's still a crappy lappy. Need to sort out this final corner. $107,582, almost at goal. Yeah, quite probably. Yeah, it'll take a few machines out. I need to think about the machines I'm running in this room going forwards. I'm going to try and build a mini rack. Try and run some switches. Try and keep everything connected up and get the internet all good in this room. I'm going to 3D print myself a rack mount, I think. Try and get at least 2 switches so I've got enough internet in the room. Try and take away instability of Wi-Fi. Put everything direct off the router. That'll speed up the data transfer. Can't go that fast around there. Then I've got to work out which of my PCs I can actually use for anything good. And then think about decommissioning the lowest one, the slowest one, and replacing the big one with a new one. I know what she's gonna say. Repair the Subaru first. That's what she's gonna say. Not that Subaru needs repairing, it just needs some stuff for the MOT, I guess. Chihuahua. Still looking at an i7 12th gen with a 4070. Yeah, the Intel bit frightens me. On a gaming machine, I wouldn't be putting an Intel processor, but it's horses for courses. It's what you want to do. I'd be going AMD all the way. Pair an AMD with an NVIDIA graphics card. very capable, very stable pair up. I think you don't lose anything. You don't need to clock anything nowadays, so you're probably right with the Intel without the need to clock. But I don't know, I'm very anti the Intel world. I'd rather avoid it, I think. It's not a second, is it? No. Come on. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Exactly. And when you're comfortable with your spec, you stick with it. I know. Everybody has their own favourites and your own reasoning, which is fair. Oh, back end of this keeps twitching. Yes, I agree, Neil. I agree. I don't want a tricky test. Something I'd get my teeth into. That GR4 one was really good. Look how far back I am. That's rubbish. Come on. Yeah, I don't do shooters that much. We're going to see what my PC's like when it comes to running the 3 screens. I don't know whether... Now here's a question, right? Single 49-inch or 3 27s that on 1080p? The 49 will run 1440. I suppose they have the ability to run both, don't I? Oh, you swine. Down to space. Yeah, probably. Not in the top 10 yet. Single. Someone's gone faster on the GR3, but that's cool. I need to go and check then. I need to make sure I'm still Goldio. I don't think there's much danger of me falling out the gold on either. But I'd rather be safe than sure. Safe and sure. They haven't done a lap time with an F1 car, have they? They haven't done anything like this on the lap time challenges. Oh, I was quick through there, wasn't I? There we go, that's the gold. That's the gold at last. Ooh, but I don't think that puts us in the top 10 again, does it? It doesn't look. Gold puts us top 18. Just above Scampster. Kev's in there, Taz. Red. Randy. Webby. Red. You could do the TIE Fighter configuration. The main center for gaming, the two sides for the chat. TIE Fighter configuration. Well, at the minute I've got the 49 with a 27 off each side vertical, so they're flat. If that makes sense. 49, then 27s. But I've got another 4 27s to do the vertical, to do the one over the top. I have, Sam. Yes. Yes. We've been progressing, my friend. There's no point going for the top. You've made it impossible. So I would have usually pushed and tried to get to the top, but there's no point in me pushing. So once I get to second or third, I'm just moving on. But we're going to use that for a comparison then to the new equipment when it arrives. No. I get you. I get you, Wilkie. Understood. But yeah, you're too fast for me, Sam. There's no point. I would have normally spent that little bit of extra time to get that next half second, but there's, oh Christ alive, there's no point. It's just way too quick, buddy. You're a class amongst your own. You're up with those top boys, so no point. And then once we've got a time done on these, that's every license test with a time. Then we don't have to worry about them until we get the new kit, and we'll do them all again. And we'll try and see what the talent difference is between Sam and me. If he had... Ooh, what's going on there? That's Team Rocket has just... Hang on a second. Whoa a moment. I've just seen another subscriber on Twitch. And Team Rocket, hello from Texas. Welcome, Team Rocket. Welcome, sir. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, Sam, but you've still got cojones, good looks, youth, talent, a name that makes you a demigod, Samson. Better, bigger muscles, fitter, healthier, youth, younger, bags of talent, big cojones. I can't compete with that, can I? Sorry, Team Rocket. We were getting into the reasons why Sam's faster than me. Don't be daft. No, you seem to have a... And I'll say it till the day is long. You seem to have a level of understanding that even I don't get to fathom yet. We've talked a lot about it tonight as we've been racing around, in all fairness. We have a second subscriber on Twitch. And I hadn't realised that there was a second subscriber on Twitch. Tom has actually subscribed on... And this is... I hadn't noticed, but Tom has actually subscribed on Twitch and is membered. No, neither do I yet. Not signed off. It's not signed off yet, Sam. Not signed off yet. Not signed off. It's all in the happening. So when we find out... Hang on. Yeah, you see, Wilkie's right. Younger people have a quicker reaction time. Us oldies keeping up his credit. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well said. So yeah, we're not quite signed off yet with whoever it is. This time next year, Rodney will be millionaires. Well, it's a long way to go. I've got to say that I'm a smaller YouTuber than they would normally follow on with, I think. But my watch stats don't reflect my subscription status. My watch stats are massive for the amount of subscribers I've got. at 35. You're doing all right, mate. You're doing all right at 35. At 35, I mean. Yeah, it's the big Wilkie birthday Sunday. The big Wilkie birthday. $51, I mean, that's well old, isn't it? That's like senior citizen status. 4 years till pension. I'll be taking some of my 100 grand out of my pension pot when I hit 55. Damn right I will. I'm not saving that all for them to earn, to spend when I'm dead. Not a chance. I don't see the point. I'll take some of it. I'm not going to live past 55, Sodom. Take what I can. Over office. It's a good innings, mate. Any batsman would be happy with that. Neil says he still thinks he's 35. So does my body, but my knees, oh Christ. When I see a football, I think, oh, remember them days. Give it a boot and they go, oh no, my knees. You try and run after it. Try and run after a cricket ball at 50. Not a chance. Oh, why do I keep hitting that wall? It's S7. S7, mate. Sam's just going to go and demolish the time. I think I'm going to go and put some help aids on now. Sam's in bed, don't worry. At 35, you're in bed. Sam, you're slipping. Valentine's Day. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. Don't need... yeah, okay. He's over already, isn't it? Valentine's is finished for Sam. Yeah. There's a whole night ahead of him, he says. The whole night ahead. Let's see if that changes anything. Don't get on a BMX or skateboard again. It really hurts. Oh, Christ, Neil. I couldn't even... It hurts looking at a skateboard. We're looking at a new house to move. Sell this one. And the missus said, we need a room for you to put your bikes in. And I'm thinking, I'm going to sell my bikes, son. I'm not going to ride them again. Not now. My body won't want me to ride again. I'll sell the bikes and buy a mountain bike with fat tyres. Up for the gym in the morning. There's a sign of a youthful fella. Gym in the morning before work. Jeebers. He'll be having cold showers and everything, won't he? It's a bit slower down the straight, but hitting the corners and making the exit turns is a dreamboat. Maybe I don't need to change down the gear. There's a 106.018. That was almost a second quicker. Let's see where that takes us. Top 5, just behind Big Popper, who's made some gains. Big Popper's home from work by the looks of it, look. He's half a second quicker. We need 1.5 seconds to join Space Cow. So let's keep going. The word gym that makes me sweat. It's the wrong kind of gym, mate. This gym makes me sweat. Too hard, too aggressive. Follow the same process, chaps. Follow the same process. Just keep rocking and rolling. It's all about being late off the gas, early on the gas. Trust the downforce. As they say in the... were we talking TIE fighters a little while ago? As they say on Star Wars, trust the Force. Got to keep the strength training up, dealing with... Oh, Chihuahua. 8 Newton meters on DD Pro. Better start yours for 15. Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that. You've got to let go of the wheel, haven't you? You can't do what I do at the minute, and that's fight the wheel. When you have a crash or something, just fight it. You've literally got to take your hands away from the wheel. And I wrap my thumbs inside the wheel because I haven't got the grip with my palms. So I'm going to have to relearn the driving skill. A little bit. Oopa, 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 oopa. No. I forgot about 15. That's gonna be, yeah. I think I need to. Yeah, I think I'm looking for quality rather than the quantity. I'm hoping it's fit. I've got no concept of how it's going to feel. I've never touched the DD wheel. I've never felt one, so I don't know what I'm looking for, if I was to be absolutely honest. But I think I want to feel what it can give. I have to play with it on 15 just for 5 minutes, just to feel what it's like. It's away from me. My ghost is Rapido. Dan was driving. Definitely a take your hands off. 8 Newton meters for Neil. There'll be no streams. He'd be knackered from training his muscles. Yeah, absolutely I would. Christ. Run with force feedback off on max, but recently turned it... You was running with force feedback on max, but recently turned it down a little in the game as I was sweating buckets from wrestling with it and felt I was developing white finger. Now I'd have thought... Paul, keep blasting at it, mate. It's great. Good on you. I'd have thought, Sam, you wouldn't be looking at it as a strength exercise. I'd thought you'd be looking at it as like a finesse kind of thing. The ability to control the car and not... Or are you fighting the feedback, and is that what the... Oh, that's a real interesting thing, because I wouldn't have thought you'd be fighting the wheel at that point or struggling. I'd have thought you'd have been trying to... Oh... What's the... I'm trying to find the word. I thought you'd be working with the force feedback. So maybe that's something I do. I don't try to fight the force feedback. That's a real interesting thing. Let's see what I do here. Because I only have the force feedback on 7 at the minute on this. Not saying it's a lot. But do I fight the force feedback, or do I let it tell me what it wants to do? No, it just tells me there's a little bit of a twitch. I'm not actually... Steering isn't heavy. There isn't particularly anything to fight. We've made gains. I need to be just getting this to the end and holding that. I lost that time through that corner at the end of there. 2 corners back. Shish kebab. Oh, I used to think having max settings would give you more detail, but it just makes it harder to turn. That's what I'm thinking. Force feedback max in Fanatec settings in tuning menu and torque down to 6 with sensitivity at 10. This wheel, the G29, is 2.2 when I run it at 7. But I run sensitivity at 7. Do you have the sensitivity at 10? Torque at 6. That's where I think you would be, Sam. Exactly, you want the detail. That's what I was looking for, the words. I couldn't find it. You want all the detail, but not after wrestle. That's what I think. Yes. So, the wheel isn't just telling you where the car's going on the steering. It's telling you what the car's doing depending on the motion, whether it's lateral or whatever. Because the curbs, you get that little do. But that's not telling you turning force. And that's the bit I think people struggle with in terms of sometimes you'll get a movement on the wheel that's trying to communicate to you that isn't turning force. It's body motion or rock or body rock or it's something like that. And I think it's a very difficult thing to communicate, but it works so well, doesn't it? I can't see what you've said, Sam. You talking about the something extreme full force? Yeah. You have true force on the G Pro and it's very, very good. Yes. Again, I haven't downloaded the software yet, but I will. I'm going to configure it all on my laptop and make sure that laptop's set up on the rig and available to use because it will be the machine. It will, yeah, I'll have to keep that all updated and sorted, and the laptop will also be running the have you not placed an order for the Extreme yet then, Sam? As I'm now looking around the room for my phone. You said, you'll be definitely getting one, but you haven't chucked the pen in yet? No. Okay. That's what he says from his inflection there. Okay, yeah, that's a great target to set yourself. I like that idea. You don't think you'll gain mass? Sam doesn't think he'll gain massively in speed, but he thinks he'll get consistency and yeah, I'm hoping for everything. Like a miracle. Maybe I'm asking too much. No, I think there'll be massive amount of time at the start doing setup and configuration and getting balance right and getting the feel right. Not 100% sure whether the pedals will hold me back for a while till I get the feel. We're so far behind. I think I'm probably maxed at this point, you know, folks. I've been a little bit ahead in the early part of the lap. That massive swing there. Yeah, the pre-order date keeps moving back as well. Last time I saw it, it was the 29th. But I'm hoping they're moving the pre-order based on orders they've taken, not on the current orders and being told it's a delay. Because my order just says in processing, it doesn't say anything else. I haven't had any confirmation back from Fanatec with a delivery date at all. I've just seen the pre-order date on the website move from 26th to 29th. And that's not related to my order. Oop, Digit tested it today in his stream and not the wheel rim. So he used a different rim on the rig. Okay. I haven't got another wheel with it yet. I didn't understand everything that was coming up when I was ordering wheels, and it just confused the life out of me. I didn't want to order stuff wrong. So every time I clicked on a wheel, it gave me an offering of 6 different connectors, and I just did not know which one to pick. So I was wanting to place the order and get it on. I just chose the rig and the pedal set, and I'll order a new wheel in time. It got me confused with no real explanation. It said all wheels were compatible, but then it would come up with all these options of connectors, and I know it's QR2, but it was doing 3 options of QR2 up to 100 quid, and I'm thinking, what the hell? Thought about buying the McLaren wheel, and then was thinking it was going to come out at 450 quid. I'm thinking, what am I doing? Swine. Digit Gaming has just got his, and he bought his, and he said he'll be doing a review in a week or 2. Watched the stream of his today, and his verdict was basically, unless you're a skilled A+, it won't. Watched the stream of his today, and his verdict was basically, unless you're a skilled A+, it won't. It won't what? It won't, you won't improve with it. It's just a wheel. Oh, it won't make a difference from DD Pro. Oh, I understand. Sorry, I didn't see the bit at the bottom. I didn't, bloody hell. I didn't, my brain didn't follow on. Okay, yeah, understood. Going to be looking to find a 10th of a lap. So, okay. Well, I'm hoping the pedals will give me something as well. But what we say. All in time. That's where we make time up, look. No lift. I don't want to lift here either. Oh, slug, I turned in too early. I'm going to, well, I've owned this 6 years, I think. I bought this G29 when I first moved into this house, so 2018, I'd say. I remember going and getting it from Curry's. on my way home from work one day. Don't know whether I used it on PS3 or not. I think I used it on PS4. I got the PS4 before I... Did I? I didn't get the PS4 before I moved in here. I was playing a PS3 when I lived in Sheffield. Christ. What time is it? 18 minutes to go. I'm not catching pops. Not catching pops at all. So I know I can probably find half a second if I get this right. So don't want to lift. Ooh. Yeah, much older kit. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we can find whether seating position needs to be refined or whether I'm gonna... I currently think I've got a more road car seating position. I need to find whether I need to be more GT or more Formula sat. Although I haven't got a Formula seat, I've got a road car, a GT seat. I think the XLRS is the seat I've gone for. So... that was rubbish. And I've clipped that again. Oh, what an absolute numpty. Oh. So the XLRS is for the larger gentleman. I didn't think it was worth going for the carbon seat. But... rubbish. But we'll have to see what seating position's like. I was actually very stuck between two rigs. Somebody, and I don't know who it was, I think it might have been Love It, suggested the Pro 1X. And I looked at that. And I liked the actual fact that it was a platform. So I've ordered from GT Amiga all the platform-based bits on the I'm concentrating. I'm not concentrating. Not actually carbon. It's just the design. Okay. Can't even remember the name. My brain is so confused. I can't even remember the name of the rig I've ordered. Come on. I was trying to drive and talk and it's not working. So I've bought all the platform bits to go with the rig. Makes it sort of... all the metal plate pieces anyway. So... it's actually, you haven't got gaps where your feet will go down. It's entirely flat from start to front. Prime, that's it. It's the Prime, yeah. But I've also bought the monitor, integral monitor stand 4-way. So everything should be round me. I've bought the keyboard bit, the gear lever setting, the mouse mat. I've bought every single possible bit. The only thing I haven't bought is the feet, because I think the feet were rubbish. I've read some reviews and a heavier guy said that it needs 8 feet, not 6. And at 70 quid for 6, he's not buying 12 to get 8. So I'm actually going to opt to buy feet from a different provider. The caster wheels, yeah, with the push down foot. Yeah, I looked at them. Is the one with the push down foot or not push down? Just the casters. Yeah, we were talking about those, and I've got the mat for both the chair and the rig. Like I say, I bought everything, but nothing's in stock, of course. Yeah, the push down ones. I was looking at them and I thought they might be good. I just clipped that sod, didn't I? Yeah, I might have to reconsider. But we'll see. We'll see when they confirm delivery dates, etc. And just, I might have to put a second order in for some bits and pieces. You want it right, don't you? So if I'm going all in, I'm going all in. That's what the missus said. If you're gonna do it, go all the way. So that's what we did. Ah, flat out through there, no lift. Oh, and then I screwed that up. Oh. So yeah, integral monitor mount, four-way monitor mount, which is just going to be the bit. Cup holder and telephone. Yes, I was going to 3D print my own stuff for that kind of thing. That's definitely, and I also want to personalise it a little bit with some bits and pieces. But yeah, if they can be bought from Track Racer, that's probably a good thing. Much quicker through there, man. You can get that down. Got that wrong. Not got a massive amount of time left on this, folks. Maybe 10-15 minutes, I'd have thought. Guessing at the time. Let's see if I can just pop in that one more lap just to say we've achieved something for the day. I want to try and slow my brain down a bit and see if we can gain a little bit with thought process and intelligence rather than sheer speed. We're making some gains. Yes, wheel deck mount, yeah. Ah, no, I went for the flat platform. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what size the DD Extreme was going to be. I just went for the plate. I think that might have been a mistake. Yeah, I didn't go for a 105.918 was a tiny improvement. Did you go for the wheel deck mount or the side mount? Yeah, I went for the flat plate. I thought I could make use of the flat surface. I didn't know whether it would be more rigid if I went for the Fanatec wheel mount. I didn't know. It was one of those things, and ah, and you know, just go for the standard kit. It was 100 quid less, I think. I can get it another day, can't I? Oh, my wheel's gone squiddly. It's gone really weak. Oh, can't turn. That's back. Oh, I didn't have to steer so wide round there. Wrong. It will be solid. I have the light and I can't move any part of it. Rick solid. Rick Astley? Have you just been Rick rolled? Rock solid, I think you meant. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I watched a couple of guys doing reviews and they all said it was rock solid, but then I watched Super GT's Fanatec video, and when he tried to mount another wheel on, did you see the amount of rock in his setup? The amount of movement? I couldn't believe just how much his rig moved. But knowing Super GT is a little bit quirky like that, he probably likes a little bit of flop, flex. You don't have to be so cautious there, do you? Well, you can really power through there. This is an improvement. Oh yeah, it's coming. I don't know whether you know, and here's the thing, I don't know whether he was in between taking bits of kit off and he thought, oh damn, I haven't done that. And I think he was putting kit on and off to do the various clips of the video. It looked all a little bit higgledy-piggledy, and maybe he'd undone some stuff to actually do others. We got 5 minutes. We need 0.4 to get past Big Popper. Come on. I think maybe he was just filming and was taking stuff on and putting stuff off and loose and stuff, because I think he was having to change his deck height because of the size of the new base unit. Because it's smaller, isn't it? It's narrower, longer. Which is another thing that concerns me, is the length of the snout and just where it's going to be positioned and where I need my new screens, because I'm going to go to a different screen size, I think. I think I'm going to go to a 27, but have it closer. Whoa! Yeah, I think I'm going to have it closer to myself. So, whilst it's a smaller screen, it'll probably look bigger because it'll be a closer proximity. I'll try and do all the distances right for the size of screen, etc. Length of my arms. Oh, that's effed. Length of my arms, etc. So, because I don't think it'll work on the 49-inch. This weekend I just might be videoing some drum tracks and quietly sneak them onto the YouTube channel somewhere with no monetization, so they can't get taken away. List them as music tutorial rather than anything else. Might just put them in the members section only. Plonk. I know which songs I'll be playing on the drums anyway. We'll see. I'll have to play them all before they get put away, because it won't be until the new house I get them out again, so... Wrong gear. What a donut. I'm getting this very wrong. It's going to have to be the end, I'm afraid. Let's do one more. I fought the traction, the force feedback then. Too far back, I think, to make any sort of gains here. Keep it in 5th for this corner. Blew it wide. One more go. Just one. One more go. Flat, 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 flat. Here we go. Come on, hold it together, you nugget. Ah, oh, flip Jesus. Flipping Jesus. Jesus. I fancy some cheddar before I go to bed tonight. Biscuits and cheese. A bit unusual for a Wednesday night, but I encourage some random dreamage. Bison Vlad just became a sponsor. Bison, thank you very, very much, sir. You are a gentleman, as always. And you actually did that before you came into the channel and said hello, so thank you very, very much, sir. Very generous. One more go. I know I'm one lap away from beating Papa. Come on. Had to have 2 bites of that. Oh, it didn't give me at that time. That's closer. Fifth gear there. Come on, hold it together this time, Widow. Taking the gains, that's the way. Oh, look how much you got away. It's a gain, but I don't think it's Big Popper. Ah, it's a 420. Just one more. Just one more. We're going to see the new weekly races any minute, aren't we? And with that, I just thought I might just mention, do a stream tomorrow night instead of making videos. I don't think I've got anything to make tomorrow night apart from weekly races. Wasn't it? The Tokyo in that Supra was very difficult to get in tune with what you needed to do to get the gold. Yes, it was. I found that a bit of a stretch. I thought you were wall riding, to be honest, when I looked at your time. And I thought I'd found the wall that you were riding on, so I was then testing the wall ride. But I just think it's just pure speed, mate. I think where I was slowing down for some corners, you were probably... I wouldn't know you were gear slamming in. I think that would be the wrong thing to say, because the car felt really good into the corners. It was more the fact that it didn't really have the grip on the exit for me. Margin of error, yeah. You just... the throttle point and where you could run the car out to. It's tricky, yeah. But I think that's me. I think that's me. I nailed the lap 6 in top 10. I didn't look, Sam. Big Popper's pushed on to a 1050. Excellent, Big Popper. Well done. Olive's up to 106246. That's pushing red down the tree. Great laps, guys. Great laps. I'm about to call it, my friend. I'm just going to do a couple of things. Green Sammy, welcome to the channel. It's a weeknight, so I've got a 20-minute shorter drive to work in the morning, but it doesn't give me 20 minutes extra tonight. I'm hot as hell in here. Got to turn some stuff off. But the new weekly races are here, so let's have a quick look at those. I want to go back in the licenses and just see if Sam is actually top 10. That would be excellent. Let's have a look at the... oh, get off. Weekly races. Oh my lord, what have we got? We've got Clio's, Sunday Cup 400. Money tickets for 300 and 250k. Then we've got a car for the prize. So we've got a really, really good race, actually. Race of Turbo Sport cars, which I've already done a video on, so there's no need for me to do that. There's a video for that on the channel. World Rally Challenge at Alsace. Division at Gran Turismo Trophy, counterclockwise south. Oh, and then that looks like Japan, doesn't it? Suzuka, yes. Probably one of the hardest races. So I've got a video for that one and that one. I might just have to do a couple, but I think I'll do them over the weekend. I don't think I'm going to spend a night doing those. So we're going to stream again Thursday night, tomorrow night, for those of you that want to be about. Let's just go and look at that license test. Let's just go and have a look. It's just... because it's always good to see Sam. And I know I'm living off his back a bit, but it's always good to see Sam if he's in... we got third in that. I was quite happy with that. Just a little bit above red. Just a little bit above Papa. But let's see. Top 10 stars. Sam, number 6. Look at that. Without the wall ride. That's pretty good, mate. That's pretty good, dude. Pretty good. Fucking epic. I've been in one of them. I've done that. Top 10 stars. Once. You're trying to defeat his friend Space Cow with a 104. Oh, yeah. Where's Space Cow? Where was that? Oh, that was on the... That was on the... this one, wasn't it? Space Cow 104? Space Cow 104, yeah. Where does that put Space Cow? Is Space Cow in the top 10s? Oh my god, 102s, look. That's how heartbreakingly difficult that is. Look at that. Wow. I've been passed by that guy before, yeah. But look at that. You're doing well. You're doing ace, Big Pops. You're doing ace. Watch greatness fly by more than once. Yeah, never me. Never me. Still trying to get gold on the Tokyo one, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that one is... That one, getting the gold is difficult. What is the gold? 105, 500. So I'm just a second past it. Which... was surprised it was that high as I only got just beat the demo ghost. Hard challenge, yeah. He ain't. That's right, Wilkie. He tells me I'm not slow and I shouldn't put myself down, but there we go. So there's about 8 hours left on the time trial. Let's just go and double check that before we go off. And I will say a massive, massive thank you to everybody that's subscribed, both on Twitch and on a member on YouTube. Very much appreciated. There's been quite a bit of it in the last week or so, so thank you very, very much. The subscribing continues. Subscriber count keeps going up, which is epic. So auto polish, absolutely Big Pops. So on auto polish, which is the one to go out, we're still within the 2%. So I'm not actually overly stressed at that. I'm in the top 10 of the friends list. Sam's top 153. Some people have come past me now, but I'm quite satisfied at a 154. Nobody else using the alpha except for Ollie. Oh no, the Ego did. Look, the Ego used it. He just squeezed past. But I really enjoyed that test. That was a really good one. That was the all-day Sunday one, wasn't it? When I did the... No, it was the Friday. The all-day Friday. That was good. I enjoyed that one. Got into that one early. Made some time. Look, Cavs is at the top there, look. Just, well, I say just. 0.6 is just behind Sam. Oh, that's no disgrace. No disgrace at all. Then Mount Panorama, 2.56. That's moving a little bit, isn't it? That's moving just a wee bit. 7. Top 7. Neil's, both Neils are up there. Olive's just behind us. Big Popper. Yeah, 13. So he's just rocking and rolling. What's gold? 201,717. 2017. Well, he's well in 210s. 210s. They're not, the leaders aren't going to knock quarter of a second off that. They're not going to go 200, are they? No, sorry. The leaders aren't going to go 157, are they? Very good, very good, Wilkie. Very, very good. Now at the last 5 full track TTs in the Master. Good, well done. Controller driving ain't so easy. So that'll change 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure there'll be some messages out there. And we'll go from there. Let's have a quick look in Legend Cars, see if there's anything to buy. Nothing. Nothing. Bit tight and stingy. I can afford one when it comes. Where are we on the car count? Just while we're talking about car counts. Where are we? Don't honestly know. I still need 40 cars. 34 cars. Damn. Got 31 million. And I think a lot of mine are millions. So, right, folks, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for today. We've just doing an extra 10 minutes just because we're a little bit late to the stream tonight. What have we done? 3 hours 19. So, we're probably 10 minutes short, but we're never going to get that back. So thank you very much, folks. It's really appreciated. There will be, well, we're going to stream tomorrow night. We've got the league on Friday, Saturday and Sunday usual. We'll do a 6 to 6 on 6 to midnight on Saturday because we don't get much viewership through the morning because people are asleep in the US, etc., etc., and a lot of people with families. So we'll just do the evening and we'll see where we go. But thank you very much, folks. Tom Smith, thank you, sir, for signing on for both channels. Again, very much appreciated. We'll see you on the next one, folks. All the best. Take care. Good night.